For nearly 2 months, a family carried on with normal life. While just steps away, a body decomposed in their backyard. Neighbors saw nothing unusual. Friends heard comforting lies. But hidden inside a small shed was a secret that could not stay buried forever. And the people responsible weren't strangers. They were family.
You guys, obviously Christmas, you guys have a good Christmas?
Yes, we did.
Okay. He's there?
Yeah.
Okay.
His birthday was actually 2 days before, which we celebrated with him.
Okay, so his birthday's on the 23rd. Okay. And then, do you guys, is there a trip to Florida or something? Tell me about that.
Yes.
Your daughter, where that comes up, your daughter, when speaking to her, she said she had gone to Florida.
Yes, we had went to Florida. We left the day after Christmas.
Okay.
Okay.
Who all goes to Florida?
It's me, David, and Nina.
Okay.
Her boyfriend was there.
Okay.
In Florida or at the house?
No, at our house.
Okay.
He was going in there. He was checking on Dad. He was checking on the dogs. And when I would call to check in, said everything was fine.
Okay.
But we had this trip planned for a couple years.
Okay. Where do you guys go in Florida?
Orlando.
Okay. So you leave what day after Christmas?
The day after Christmas.
Okay. How long were you guys in Florida?
We came back. We ended up leaving New Year's Eve, and we got home on the 1st.
So you, David, and Nina go to Florida.
Yes.
Adrian, or however you say his name, Adrian is downstairs, or is he coming and visiting?
He comes and goes, but he does come to check in.
Okay. Dad, is he still in his room?
Yes.
Okay.
We asked him if he wanted to go, but he said it would be too much work to try to.
Okay. You guys get back from Florida. You guys all come back at the same time?
Yes.
Okay. And you guys get back New Year's Day?
Yes.
You go check on Dad?
Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine? Okay. Is he complaining about any ailments or anything like that?
Just back pain.
Okay.
Which that wasn't nothing out of the ordinary.
So tell me, when do you find out that Dad's passed?
That was another thing I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah.
I wasn't the one that found him. I said I was because I was a jittery mess.
Who found him?
My husband.
Okay. And then what happens?
He calls me at school. He's not crying, but you can tell there's a little... How do I want to describe this? He's upset, but not as upset as I thought he should have been.
Okay.
And he was like, I can't believe this happened. I don't know what to do. And I'm like, what's going on? He's like, well, Dad's gone. And I'm like, how do you know?
Okay.
And that's where I got the pulse from, is he took his pulse. We're trained him to do the different pulses.
So then what happens? You come home from school?
I asked him if he wanted me to, and he said no.
Okay.
Because you can only miss 24 hours per term.
Okay.
Or you're kicked.
Okay.
I was like, are you sure? And he was like, no, I'll make what calls need to be made.
Okay.
And I'll see you when you get home.
So then what happens?
I come home, and it's almost like I'm talking to a robot.
Okay.
Like, he's very emotionless.
Okay.
I'm like...
What does he say? What's he say?
I'm like, did everything get taken care of? And he's like, yeah.
What do you mean, did everything get taken care of?
Like, did he make the calls that he was supposed to make? I was under the assumption he did, because he told me he did.
Okay.
He was like... He didn't want me going into the room, which I thought a little odd, but again, with everything else going on, we just had 2 deaths prior the week before, my side of the family.
Okay.
And so I was still upset from that, and I should have focused more, but
So what day is that?
It's on my phone.
It's a pretty dramatic day. You know what day that is?
January, I want to say 8th.
Okay. Okay. So then what happens? I mean, we know he's passed. He says that he's taken care of it. Obviously, we find out that he has not taken care of it.
Correct.
So tell me about that.
Again, I was under the assumption that he did. I come home. Again, which everybody says there was a smell since I had COVID.
Okay.
I can't smell anything.
Okay. You talking about coming home on the 8th?
No.
Okay.
I'm talking about the cops, and he even mentioned that there was a smell.
Okay.
I haven't been able to smell since I had COVID.
Okay.
There could be days where I don't even think about taking a shower, and I would give my daughter hugs.
But anyway, when do you find out about Dad?
I didn't find out that Dad was in the shed until the day before.
So you don't know anything about Dad being taken out of the bedroom and put in the shed? Okay.
No, I do not.
You cook, right?
Yes, I
You're
do.
the one that cooks.
Yes.
What did you think about the mattress being out in the backyard?
I mean, I was a little confused about it, but it was riddled with urine from my mom, and I assumed he bought a new bed or was getting a new bed because he'd been talking about it for a couple
Did you
months.
ever go back in that room?
Not until everything was out of it, no.
Okay. Did you ever have any conversations with your husband about how do you find out he's in the shed?
My husband tells me.
What's he say?
He was like, I have to complain about something, and I'm like, well, what? And he was like, Dad's actually in the shed.
Okay. And then, so what do you do?
I freak. I don't know what to do. I admitted to him I should have called it in, but I honestly didn't know what to do or think. Like, could the man I sleep beside every night really hide a body in our shed?
Most killers fear witnesses. These killers feared something worse, a camera that never sleeps. Inside their own home, a silent observer watched every movement, every conversation, even the panic that followed the moment death entered the house. They didn't know it then, but the victim would become the one who exposed them.
That morning, David finds his dad. What time did he call you? Like, was it morning, afternoon? Like, you're in class all day.
I know it was before 10 o'clock because I was in my nursing 2 class,
Okay.
and I'm in it from 8 to 10.
Okay. So you said that, you get up every morning at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. comes, you go in, you check on David Sr.,
Mm-hmm.
and he was fine that morning? He was alive that morning?
I just peeked my head in and I was like, good morning, Dad, I love you. And then I really quick closed.
Did he respond?
No.
Did he move?
I figured he was just sleeping.
Okay. Does he normally just sleep when you peek your head in and say good morning?
Yes.
Okay. So what's the point in saying that if he's not even going to hear you, I guess?
To have it.
Okay.
I do it regardless.
All right, and that's fine.
No. I appreciate you asking, but
So you have an Amazon account, am I right?
yes, we do.
Okay. Joint Amazon account, right?
Yes, we do.
Is it both hooked up on your phones?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So if it's anything like me and my wife's, anytime my wife orders something and it comes in the mail, I get a little thing that says delivered or shipped and all that other stuff. Do you get that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So when a mattress cover
Yeah,
gets ordered
the
to the
mattress
house,
cover.
do you remember that getting ordered to the house?
Yes, I do. He actually brought that up to me. It wasn't for us moving to Florida. I can take my shirt and pants off. I believe we have bed bugs,
Okay.
and I'm highly allergic to them, and you can see the little red spots all over me.
Okay.
He told me he was ordering it so we could put the mattress in it, kind of like lice.
Okay.
If you put it in a bag and you seal it,
It'll kill him.
it'll kill him.
Okay.
Okay.
And so he had told me that that's the reason why he ordered it, and I'm like, oh, okay, so I can finally not, like I said, you can see where I have scars
Okay.
from me digging. And so I seen it was delivered, and I'm like, oh, did the bag come? And he's like, yeah, it's back on the bed. And I'm like, okay, I'll take care of I'll take care of it when I get home, because we were going to do the mattress together.
Okay. The mattress being your mattress or the mattress in the backyard?
Our mattress on our bed.
Okay.
So what I did is I got it out of the box and I completely opened it, and it was stuck together. So what I did, which it probably looked ridiculous, is I put it over me and I kind of like spread it apart to like unstick it.
Okay.
And then I was going to try to put I got the mattress halfway off the bed, and I was like, well, honey, this isn't the right size.
Okay.
And he's like, well, what do you mean? And I was like, well, our mattress is a king.
Uh-huh.
This is not fitting our bed. Are you sure you didn't order a queen?
Okay.
And he's like, no, I ordered a king. I know what size our bed is.
Okay.
And when he went back into the Amazon account, he's like, oh, it is a queen. I guess I'm going to have to reorder it.
They told everyone he moved away, a nursing home, a peaceful transition, a normal goodbye. But lies have a weakness. They must be remembered perfectly. And theirs didn't. One detail led to another, until the story collapsed under the weight of reality.
Did he tell you he did? I'm sure you asked him if Dad's in the shed. You probably asked him, like, tell me about this.
I did, but all he said was, don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, I've been with my wife for a while, and I know that that's not how spouses' conversations go. Okay.
It shouldn't be, no.
What did he say happened?
He didn't tell me. He just said that he found him dead.
Okay. Did he say any details about that or anything like that?
No.
So when the cops get there, they bang on the door, and what do they say to you?
They said they got a phone call that Dad was in the shed.
Okay.
And I was like, okay. And my husband speaks up, and he's like, no, he went with his brother in Columbus.
Okay. Why didn't you tell him Dad was in the shed?
Again, my husband's anger isn't nice.
Okay.
Like, he's never put hands on me and my daughter. Don't think that. But he has had violent outbursts. He has depression.
Okay.
And it comes out in the form of anger.
I gotcha.
Like I said, when I come home from school on the 8th, it was like you asked if...
What do you think happened to Dad? What do you think happened to him?
I honestly do not know. I don't know if it was natural cause. I honestly don't know.
I mean, what do you think happened to him? I mean, has your husband been acting weird or anything like that?
He has, yes.
Tell me about that.
He started smoking.
Okay.
And he hasn't smoked in 2 or 3 years. He hasn't had the want or the need.
Okay.
I come home from school and he's puffing on a cigarette like it's candy. I'm like, is everything okay? And he's like, yeah, I just can't believe he's gone.
Okay.
He's like, I'm an orphan now.
Okay.
And I'm like, and I had asked him about a funeral, and he said he wasn't going to have one because we really went into debt paying for his mom's.
I'll ask you again. What do you think happened to Dad?
I mean, it's possible that my husband did something, but I wasn't there, and I don't know.
What would he have done if he did something to him?
Anything, to be honest.
Okay.
I do know that he would tease my daughter's boyfriends.
Okay.
I don't know how true it is.
Okay.
But he said he knew a piece of land where he could hide a body and it wouldn't be found.
Okay. Now, listen, Brittany, a lot of the questions that I ask you
Yes, sir.
are questions that I already know the answer to. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So some of those questions, quite a few of those questions that I've asked you, you're not telling me the truth on. Okay? We're going to go over those. All right? And I'm going to give you a chance, okay, to tell me the truth on these things.
Okay.
Okay? You got a lot going on.
Yeah.
All right? My biggest thing is Dad, who you take care of and you obviously care about.
Yes.
I want to know what happened to Dad. Sure, Matt? Okay? So, tell me again when you knew Dad was passed, when he was dead.
I mean, I found out January 8th.
Okay. Once again, I'm asking you and I'm telling you that a lot of the questions that myself and Detective Ruff are asking you,
Yeah.
I know the answers to. Okay?
So, what he's getting at, okay, you gave us consent to look at your phone.
Yes, sir.
What do you think we found on your phone?
It could be anything.
No. What would we have found on your phone? I'm not asking you because I don't know what's on your phone. I'm asking you because I know what's on your phone. He knows what's on your phone. You know what's on your phone. We want you to tell us what we found. Because we don't want you to sit here and lie to us. Like, this is, like, we had our conversation the other day. We've had our conversation today so far. And we're not here to play games, okay? We want some closure, okay? I'm sure you do. I'm sure
I do.
David Jr. does. But we want to know the truth. And when did you find out that David Sr. had passed. What do you think we found on your phone?
Probably text messages.
Okay. And what text messages do you think we found?
I had asked a friend of mine about body removal.
Okay. Who's the friend?
Caitlin.
Okay. So, when was that? Was that on January 8th, as soon as you found out?
No.
Remember, we know what's on your phone.
No,
we know the dates. We want you to tell us.
It was in December.
So you knew in December.
Not that he had died. I thought he might be getting close.
Okay.
But I didn't know that, and I was asking how I went because David gets very angry if I have other men in my phone. Caitlin is not a girl.
Okay. Who is Caitlin?
Caitlin is a guy named Frank Tolbert.
Frank what?
Tolbert.
Okay. So, why would you ask somebody before a person died how to remove a dead body?
I was asking how I go about it because I've never had to do that before, and he works for a mortician.
Okay.
I wanted to get a sense of how I would go about it just in case.
Brittany, you realize that there's nobody on the face of this earth that is going to believe a story like that. You work in the healthcare system.
Yes.
You know when people die,
I'm saying
what
at
happens?
home, though, I've never experienced.
Be straight and honest with me.
Yes, sir.
Before you guys take off to Florida, is he dead already? Be straight with me and be honest with me. Is he dead already?
No, not that I was aware of, no. And
No. Not that I was aware of.
When you guys leave for Florida, is Dad dead? Be straight and honest with me. It doesn't matter if you knew about Dad being dead on the 8th or if Dad was dead in October. It's still the same. Was Dad dead before you guys went to Florida?
Yes.
Okay. And I knew that answer. Okay. That's why.
Criminals often believe planning makes them smarter than investigators. Yet almost every case breaks the same way. Not with a confession, not with a witness, but with a simple question typed into a search bar. One search on Christmas morning revealed more than any interrogation ever could.
It's the camera that was in the living room and the kitchen. We have that.
And it recorded. And
Okay.
we have everything that was on it.
So tell me about that. When do you find Dad dead? I know he's alive on the 23rd.
It was, again, it wasn't me that found him, it was David, and it was Christmas morning.
No, we're off of that. Okay? Because on that camera, when David finds him, I can see it on that camera. Because he calls you at school. And he says, how long's he been dead? You say 3 to 5 days.
It's all on
David
camera.
says he's been dead longer than that. He's starting to decay. That's exactly what he says on there. So David does not find him.
It was Christmas morning.
Okay? Do you find him?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
I try to shake him awake,
Okay?
and of course he won't wake up.
Okay?
And everything in me wanted to tell him, and I knew I should have done the right thing.
Okay?
And I, again, got anxiety and panic filled. And
Why did you tell him?
how do you explain to somebody they're an orphan?
No, that's not it, Brittany. Don't be playing that card on me.
I'm not.
You didn't want to not go on vacation.
I could have cared less about vacation.
Then you never would have went, and you would have stayed there.
I suggested that we cancel it, and he told me no.
David did?
Yes.
He didn't know.
He didn't know about this. David finds out on the 8th.
You just told us he didn't know. You just told us he didn't know.
I'm telling him, I told him, I didn't tell him why we needed to cancel it. I'm just saying maybe we should cancel it.
But why did you not tell him? Why did you not call an ambulance? Why did you not call somebody?
I don't know. I wish to God I could answer it, but give me a lie detector test. I don't know.
What happened to him?
When I woke up, it was 5 o'clock in the morning. He was already dead.
Okay, is he in the room? Where's he at?
He's in his room.
Okay.
I would never harm a hair on that man's head. I loved him like my own dad.
Okay. What happened to him? Be straight and honest
Honestly,
with me. Listen,
I don't know.
if medication got mixed up, something else happened, let me know.
The only thing I can think of was, he was asking for Tylenol like candy.
Okay.
And I suggested to him that he stop, but he's like, no.
He's bedridden. The only person that could have given him his Tylenol is you.
Yes, that's what I just sat here and said.
Listen, the reason I'm pushing that question, you guys' phone conversations and everything is on that videotape.
I know.
What happened to him?
Honestly, that I don't know. I woke up and found him like that.
Okay. Did you give him something else that he doesn't usually get the night before?
No, the only thing I gave him was Tylenol, and it was like Z-Quil to help him sleep because he complained he couldn't get to sleep. That was all I
When you
gave
find him, what do you see?
He's laying in bed. He's pale.
Okay.
This arm's here.
Is he on his stomach? Is he on his back?
He's on his back.
Okay, so he's on his back.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so he doesn't have a pair of pants on.
No, sir.
Okay, so then he's in the bed. Then what happens? You find him. What happens?
And I just freeze. I wake everybody up for Christmas, and the entire day I know I should have told him, but I just didn't.
So you're telling me that on Christmas Day, you find the person you called Dad dead,
Yes,
and you tell nobody. You close the door and pretend it doesn't happen?
I knew I needed to tell somebody.
You said you gave him Z-Quil. How much Z-Quil did you give him?
The recommended amount, which was, I believe, 15 milligrams. Or 15, the little cup.
Okay. Do you normally give him Z-Quil?
No.
Okay. So you gave him something the night before to help him go to sleep. How much did you give him?
The recommended amount.
And that's what everybody would say. But
Brittany, we just have a hard. The reason that it's like this is I have a hard time because the stuff that I've had to pull things out of you. You see, Matt?
Yes.
You know what I mean? I can tell when stuff gives you problems. All right, I called you out on it at the very beginning. Okay, I can tell when stuff gives you problems. All right.
Yes.
Most, if not all, this is on these videos. Okay, that's why I'm telling you. You and David's conversations are all there. Okay, that's all I can tell you. David did not find his dad. Okay, you'd already known about it.
That was me. Yeah.
You sure, Matt?
Yes, sir.
Okay, he was already passed before you guys went on vacation. All right. It does not matter if you wanted to leave him there because you didn't want to go on vacation, or you did, or you didn't. That doesn't matter. Okay, the honesty has got to come out. You get a chance to talk to us and be honest with us. Okay, because this is it. This is it. You've already been talked to once before. This is it. Okay? And don't be pushing stuff on David if it ain't David's fault. Okay?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Because you come in here playing the blame David game like David is.
you have literally blamed him for everything.
You know what I mean? When
Everything.
David hasn't. Okay? I sat there and I watched David on that video crying like a little baby because his dad was dead. Okay? You can't fake that. You can't fake that at all.
Yes, sir.
Calling you as you're driving it, saying, hey, I'm downtown. Hey, I'm crossing the Y Bridge. Hey, I'm on 146. As you're just sitting there in silence because he's that emotional about it. So, listen, you owe it to your dad, okay, that you loved, okay, and you owe it to David as well. So we need to start all the way back over, okay, and we need to start with the truth. And that truth has to come out. It has to come out.
Yes.
We can't be playing this game. We can't be playing all that stuff. Okay? The truth has to come out. Okay? You tend to your dad every 2 hours. Okay? Every couple hours. All right? It is, you're somebody that is caring for this guy. You know what his medications are. You know what's going on with him. Okay? Just tell me what happened to him.
After the killing, life didn't stop. They packed bags. They smiled in photos. They went on holiday, all while a body remained behind. Normal behavior is sometimes the most disturbing evidence because it shows not panic, but comfort.
What happened to Dad? What happened to him? And be straight honest with me. I can tell you want to tell me. What happened to him?
It was the Z-Quil.
The Z-Quil? Tell me about that.
I gave him one cup,
Okay.
and an hour later he asked for another.
Okay.
I said I didn't feel it safe.
Okay.
And he said he didn't care, and I gave him the second cup.
Okay.
Okay.
So he had two things of Z-Quil.
Yes.
Is that why David says, what did she do to him? Is that why he says that on the video?
Other than that, I didn't. I
Okay.
can promise you. Other than that,
Okay.
I didn't do anything else to him.
All right. So you gave him more ZQL than what he should have.
And I told him he didn't have it, but I went against my better judgment.
I got you. Anything else? And be straight, because this is our time. This is our time to talk. This is our time to be able to talk and get past things, okay? Because you're still here. You're in trouble. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You telling me, hey, this happened, or this, that, or that happened, doesn't change anything. You're still in trouble, okay? I mean, you know that, okay? So, anything else besides that ZQL?
No.
You said you were giving him Tylenol too. How much Tylenol have you been giving him?
He asked, he would normally do 2 a night, but there was one night,
The night before he died?
yes,
Okay.
he asked, there was about 6 of them.
Okay. And Tylenol comes in 200 milligrams, 500 milligrams. What kind of Tylenol are we talking here?
It's the red and blue rapid release
Okay, so those are 500 milligrams.
is what they were.
Okay. And you gave him 6 of them?
He asked for it again. I told him I didn't think it was a smart idea. And all I got was, I want to see my wife.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Did you give him anything else?
No. And
I mean, I want to see my wife kind of sounds, we can inference what that is.
yes.
Okay?
So 3,000 milligrams of Tylenol and a double dose of ZQL.
Yes, sir.
And he makes the comment, I want to go see my wife.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He'd been down and depressed since she died.
Okay. And you gave it to him, and the next morning, he's gone.
And I was freaking out because being right where we're at, I didn't want to be accused of murdering my father when I didn't do it intentionally. I loved that man. You can ask anybody.
You love that man, yes. You did. Okay? You did. But you are a woman here, okay? And I'm going to get a little personal with you, okay? You're a woman here that is supporting your daughter, which there's no problems with that, okay? Her boyfriend,
Yes, sir.
and your deadbeat husband that is sitting playing fucking video games,
Yes.
okay? That takes a toll on you. That wears on you, okay? You're the only one that's out trying to better yourself and do stuff.
I am, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
And
sir.
he sits on his and he's sitting there playing video games and door dashing here and there. Okay? And you're stuck taking care of dad,
Ringing the doorbell.
ringing the doorbell.
I didn't mind.
I'm not saying you do, okay? But I'm trying to get into your sense of this is how you're feeling, okay? And those kind of things, okay? The day before this happens, you guys are talking about getting him into a
It was several
nursing home.
days.
Okay, but still, getting
Yes.
into it. It was not several days. His appointment was on the 23rd. Okay, that's when you guys were talking about putting him in.
We know that already.
Yeah.
We knew that before you.
So did he die on Christmas Eve, the 24th, or the 25th?
I found him on the 25th at 5 a.m.
Okay,
That is
at
when
the
I found
24th. Okay, or the 25th. All right,
Yes, sir.
you found him.
Go to the
Listen, let me throw this at you.
Yes, sir.
Did you do anything else to that man?
No, I did not.
Be straight with me.
I am being straight with you. No,
Because
I
if
did
you
not.
gave him ZQL, or you gave him Percocet, or you gave him, I don't know, anything, okay, that doesn't change anything. We're still the same spot where we're at.
And we
If you grabbed him by the neck and you throttled him to death, we're still in the same spot we're at.
No.
Doesn't change
I
anything,
didn't touch him.
okay? Because me giving somebody some ZQL, I'm not going to be thinking, oh crap, man, I got to hide a body and all that other stuff. That's not how people think. So what happened to him?
Honestly, that's all I did. Nothing else. I promise you. And that's the God's honest truth.
Does Junior know about this?
I can't remember if I told him I gave him
You
that.
can or you can't. I'm telling you, you can. These are some pretty serious. This is the most serious thing that's ever happened in your life.
Yes.
Did you tell him about this?
Yes. He knew.
What did you tell him?
I told him that he couldn't sleep and that I gave him that. I gave him the ZQL and I told him he was in a lot of pain, so I gave him the Tylenol.
Okay. You give him anything else?
No. I did not.
Did you do anything else to that man?
No. I did not.
Nothing else.
No, sir.
Didn't do anything else to that man.
No. And I
You didn't give him any more other medications. You didn't, do anything else that's going to harm him to where he dies.
never.
They thought the house was silent. It wasn't. Mounted above them, a small camera uploaded everything to the cloud. Every plan, every discussion, every attempt to hide the smell. Truth doesn't disappear when ignored. Sometimes it records itself.
And be straight with me on this.
Yes, sir.
When you guys leave to go to Florida,
Yes, sir.
why didn't you tell Dave or a junior about his dad? Be straight and honest with me.
Because I seen how he spiraled with his mom.
Okay.
And he said if his dad ever went, that he would commit.
Okay, but you knew he's got to find out eventually. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it Adrian?
Adrian.
Did he come check on Dad or no?
Yeah, he was in the house almost every night.
Was he or wasn't he?
He was. Because he videotimed my daughter with her dog.
Okay. Does he know that Dad's dead?
I have no idea, honestly.
Okay. You know that thing where I was saying that, man, I can tell something bothers you? Tell me about that. And be straight and honest with me.
He even told my daughter that he called him back there.
Which is bullshit. And you know it's bullshit because you know he's dead.
I know he is, but that's what he told my daughter. So I'm guessing, no, he didn't check on him.
Okay. But he's living there in the basement?
He wasn't living there at the time. He was just coming in to feed and water the dogs. He wasn't living there at the time.
How often is he feeding and watering the dogs?
As far as I knew, he video called her twice a day.
Brittany. He's feeding and watering the dogs. I don't doubt that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But he's been there enough to know that there is an elderly man that cannot walk, that is bedridden inside that house.
Yes, sir.
Okay? He feeds and waters the dogs twice a day and does not check on that man one damn time.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Now, did he come there and check on that house or not? If
yes,
he
did.
did.
He had our house keys. Yes, he did.
Does he know about it?
No.
Does he know about it?
No.
I think he knows about it. Does he know about it?
No, he does not.
Does your daughter know about it?
She didn't find out until the 8th.
Nope. When did your daughter find out about it?
As far as, again, I'm aware of, it was the 8th.
When did your daughter find out about your dad being passed?
Christmas.
Okay. So your daughter knows. Guess what? Adrian knows too. Okay? So that whole story we just went and spent 5-10 minutes on is a total fucking lie. He didn't check on him, did he? Or did he?
He didn't.
Okay. Why didn't you just tell me that? That doesn't change anything. See how things are, you're dragging things out and it's taking longer. You start, man? Because a regular person is going to say that they're going to go and they're going to go check on this guy. Even if I didn't even know this guy and you said, hey, come take care of my dogs, I'd at least be like, hey, man, you want a bottle of water? Hell, when you came in here, I asked you, hey, you want a bottle of water?
Yes, sir.
You see, man? So why don't lie to me about things? That makes me question everything that you've told me. And that, you know what I mean? That makes me question. What about you? That makes me question everything.
Ever since I met you, both of our interviews,
Yes, sir.
it wasn't until we started calling you out on the bullshit that we knew that you were lying. We just let you lie to a certain point, but we're getting tired of it. It's annoying that we know the truth, and we know you know the truth, but you keep lying. We're in this boat, and all you're doing is sinking your own ship because you're not coming forward. You're making us literally pull it out of you.
So tell me what happened to him and be straight and honest with me. I'm not going to ask you too many more
No,
times.
I did. I didn't do anything else to him.
Okay. Did anybody else?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Tell your junior, your husband.
Mm-hmm.
What did you tell your husband when you got back?
That he had passed.
No, you did not.
No, I didn't tell him. He called me an ass. I didn't tell him anything.
Yeah, but you guys get back on New Year's Day, right?
Yes, sir.
For 8 days. What do you tell your husband?
Not a thing.
Your husband obviously asked about him. What did you tell him?
That he was fine.
I mean, you and your husband talked.
Yes, sir.
Your husband's probably like, hey, how's my dad doing? What's going on? I haven't heard the bell ringing. What did you tell your husband?
The more that you check on him, the less he's going to cry out.
Okay. I still... It's 8 days later that your husband finds out. I see when your husband finds him. What are you telling your husband?
That he's fine.
You're telling him other stuff. What are you telling your husband?
That he's fine. He's watching TV.
Was there a TV on there?
Yes, there was.
Okay.
So you turned the TV on, closed the door, and just every so often you were going in there to make your husband think that he was still alive?
Yes, sir.
Just a big old game. We're just going to put on a game show for the husband to make him think that his dad's still alive.
Yes.
Did you go in there? In the room?
Several times, yes.
Okay. What are you doing in there?
I just turn on a TV and I just stand there and I cry.
Your husband didn't ask you why you're crying?
No, because I would go to the bathroom and wash my face.
Yeah, but still, you can tell when people have been crying.
Not him.
Man.
Listen, you weren't crying.
No.
You haven't cried this entire time. You haven't cried this entire time because I still think there's more that you're not telling us. You may have cried when you realized, oh shit, this is what I did to him. But you're not going back there and crying every day or every couple of hours standing in a bedroom while he's laying there dead, knowing he's been there dead for 2 weeks.
I cried once.
What'd you do to him?
Honestly, other than the medicine, I did not do anything to him.
Did your daughter? What?
I don't know.
No. Your daughter found out. You had a conversation. Otherwise, she would have ran to your husband and told. So, what happened?
I don't know. I got up at 5 and he was dead. That is all I know. All I know is beforehand, I gave him the medicine. That is it. That is all I know. I swear to Jesus Christ. I don't know. You can ask me till you're blue in the face. I'm going to give you the same answer. I don't know. I'm not the one that moved the body.
Who did?
Junior.
Okay, and tell me about all that. Is the story about the mattress cover total bullshit?
No, that was honestly why we ordered it.
Okay.
That is why. That's the complete truth.
Okay.
He.
How long is Dad in that room after you guys get back from vacation?
At least on the 8th. So
I say maybe a couple days after that. I'm not sure when he moved it.
Okay.
He didn't
tell me about that.
He didn't tell me when
Okay.
he moved it. He said that he didn't want me to see, so he did it while I was at school. He said he unplugged both cameras.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't tell me where he put the body. He just told me that he got it out of the bedroom.
you didn't move anything.
I mean, I moved
Bullshit.
the furniture, yes.
We have text messages between you and Junior where you said, I can move it myself. Stop lying to us. Tell us the truth. Tell us what happened with the body.
He got moved and put in the sunroom.
Okay.
Tell us about that. Tell us about that. I mean,
How did you get him from the bedroom to the sunroom?
I drug him.
You drug him.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why are you still trying to throw your husband that you claim to love under the bus?
Because he told me.
Let me ask you this. You're sitting where you're sitting and we're discussing all of this. Is it David Jr.'s fault?
Yes, sir.
So should he go to prison because of your actions?
Yes, sir.
Should he be sitting in jail right now because of your actions?
Yes, sir.
Then tell us the truth and quit trying to throw him under the bus. You drug him from the bedroom to the sunroom.
I only throw him under the bus because that's what he wanted. He said he...
I don't give a shit what he wants. I want the truth.
Yes, sir.
So you drag his body from the bedroom
Yes, sir.
down the hallway into the sunroom.
Yes, sir.
does David help you?
No, sir.
He does not.
No.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
He didn't help me.
Why are you the one dealing with all this?
Because he said he couldn't.
Because once again, he sits at home, he plays video games all day.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Why is he putting this all on you?
I don't know.
Because you did this. That's why. Okay? That's why. And that's probably the same exact question, or probably the same exact thing he's told you. Am I right?
No, he told me he couldn't help me because he couldn't see his dad like that.
Do you blame him? I mean, his dad laid in a bed in a bedroom at the end of the hallway for 2 weeks.
Yes, sir.
So you put him in the sunroom.
Yes, sir.
Is he wrapped up in anything? What is he?
He's in a tarp.
Okay. How did we get the tarp? Or tell me about that.
It was out in the shed.
Okay.
Or not the shed, the gazebo.
Okay. So you got the tarp.
Yes, sir.
Who helped you put him in that tarp?
I did it myself.
No. No. Is it Nina that helped you?
No, he helped me, sir.
Who helps you put him in the tarp?
I did it myself.
No. Who helps you put him in the tarp?
My husband.
Okay.
By the time detectives sat her down, the case was already solved. They weren't searching for answers anymore. They were waiting for honesty to catch up with evidence, because the victim had already told the story, and technology made sure his voice could never be silenced.